just want us all to set that intention today for solstice, just to take just a few moments just to pause and acknowledge, where we've come to this moment in time, and really perhaps just gather ourselves for whatever's next in the next cycle. And just really creating that space for us to sort of enjoy and just be with us as we sort of go round, in that first day of summer now, from solstice into the next cycle. And of course, this is just a guide and intention. If you really love to do something else, that's also absolutely fantastic. But follow the guide as well. That would also be good. So just taking a moment just to arrive and just be with the breath, just for a moment, just settling in, whether you're lying down, sitting up, just closing your eyes if that helps. Just sort of just being with the breath. Just noticing what you notice as the ease of that breath just allows air into the body, bringing all that energy for us. And as we exhale, as we breathe out, just returning everything that no longer serves us back to earth. Just creating that compost, that nutrients, that nourishment for whatever's next, for ourselves and community. You might like just to create our own meditation space around ourselves by just lifting our hands just about a foot above the head. And just bringing that meditation space, that safe place for us to meditate, to pause and reflect. Gather all the resources, the energy, or whatever it may be, just for whatever comes next in our cycle. Just settling into how you're sitting or lying, or perhaps even standing. Perhaps just taking a moment just to notice the space around us and within us. And just affirming this space as a place of no judgment. A place of clarity. We may be able to see what we may not be able to see outside this space. A space which enlivens our ability for us to find our joy, our sweetness in life. And if it's appropriate, just affirming that this space, this is a place of potential transformation. Just perhaps an intention to set our journey to reach our healed potential. Just from this space here today. And just noticing what you notice as you just bring your attention to the breath. So breath moves from the nose all the way down to the diaphragm, to the tummy. Just allowing us to bring that nourishment further into our bodies as we just clear and cleanse everything that no longer serves us. And perhaps just being curious about that full body breath. That breath coming in through our nose, reaching all parts of our body, from the top of our head down to the soles of our feet. And just noticing that connection with the earth. It might be through our toes, our feet, however it is for us today. It might be how we're sitting, how we're standing, through our legs, wherever. Just that connection with the earth. Just blurring and blurring. So that we may become one. And with every breath, just noticing now, almost just putting out those roots of connection deep down into Mother Earth, finding its way through the topsoil, the shale, way down deeper and deeper into that place of support. Deep connection. Just noticing how the breath may stay the same or change as we get deeper and deeper to that connection with the earth. In some way, just allowing us to bring everything that may be useful, that connection with Mother Earth, and just exchanging that no longer is useful or serves us. Just noticing any colours, any shapes, any sensations. I'm just inviting you just to notice a connection from our crown chakra, just sending out that connection to almost beyond the moon and the stars, to that place of the source potential. Connecting with that life energy, that source potential. May have many names. Chi, life essence. I'm just inviting that energy to flow within us and around us. Just building that connection with the Great Spirit. Just making any adjustments to how we're sitting or standing or lying. Just to allow that flow, have even more ease and grace. Just inviting you to set that intention of connecting with the solstice. A place of stillness and pause, and yet movement to the next cycle, the next part. Balance between stillness and movement. And if you wish to do so, perhaps just in your meditation space, just with the mind's eye or physically, just opening up a portal by which we may explore that connection in nature. And when it's okay to do so, just approaching that portal, just taking a moment just to reflect, am I ready to make this connection? What may be useful for me to enliven this connection here today in this meditation? And when it's okay, just asking, am I ready to step through in a safe way? And if appropriate, just stepping through to find yourself in a place in nature. Maybe on a hill with drummers and fire, perhaps somewhere else. Maybe walking along a river or a stream, or through the woods or through the mountains. And in that place, maybe just pausing. Perhaps just taking a moment to sit or stand. Just finding that stillness. Just noticing what you notice, and that stillness. Or maybe just questioning how to become even more still in this moment. Just finding a way to become even stiller in the body, in the mind. And that heart connection. And also with the spirit. Connection beyond us. And in that stillness, you might just begin to notice how things move around us and beyond us. Almost bringing all those experiences we've had through the last cycle. Just perhaps passing us by. And in that space of no judgment, clarity, and joy and transformation. Just noticing them all. And perhaps acknowledging, if it's appropriate to do so, that neither good or bad, just things that happened in our experience. And just gently, with curiosity and sensitivity, just perhaps posing a question to one or all of those experiences. What may I learn from you here today? How may I work with you? Bring all the learning that's useful. Just to this moment of stillness, this moment of solstice. This moment of transition and change. And just noticing what you notice. Any sensations, any learnings. In a safe way. Perhaps even just starting to notice what may be useful. See more clearly. Enable that transformation if required. And our ability to move to our healed potential. And there may be many or just a few experiences. In that place of stillness, just noticing them pass us by. And just offering an invitation just to honour everyone. Just for the magic of that experience. And if it's appropriate, just through the honouring of all those experiences, you might just be curious. What may become a gift, all those experiences of the last cycle. Might be one or several. It's just bringing that gift or gifts. Just noticing what you notice as I just invite you to allow those gifts to come in. In us and around us. Perhaps with the mind's eye or physically just reaching out to bring that gift, just bringing it within, wherever it's appropriate to do so. And with every breath, just noticing how those gifts can just assimilate and integrate and weave to every part of us, through every cell, through every sinew, every nerve, every muscle. Just enabling us, even in the smallest way, just to continue our journey to our healed potential. And in this place, just reflecting on the following statements, and just perhaps just completing them. And in this place I am. In this place I have, I feel, and in this place with these gifts, I now can. Just taking a moment just to allow and continue the integration of those gifts, those wisdoms, those insights. For all aspects of us, of I. And in that place of stillness, just inviting you to set that intention to prepare, start at the next move from summer to winter, and then again from winter to summer. A wonderful cycle, the earth and the sun and the solar. And in that place in nature around you, just perhaps just starting to notice a path. Or may just bring us to perhaps another path, or several paths, but bringing us ever closer, finding our healed potential. And just invite you in a safe way, just to it's appropriate to take that first step. And just noticing all that may be useful for us in our journey from here today. Just becoming aware of them and acknowledging them. Perhaps even accepting them. Then live in that connection within us and around us. It's that place and that destination of our healed potential. Just with every step, or however it is for you, just to traverse that place in nature. Perhaps in a vehicle. Perhaps just rolling. In whatever way it is for you, just exploring that path to the future. It might just be noticing all those elements that enable and enliven our journey. And after having collected maybe some or just a few, just bringing them all together, creating a wonderful pattern. Resources, elements and skills, whatever they may be. And just inquiring gently, how may I find you when necessary? If I find you, what do you mean to me? What's important to me with these skills, these elements? how may I work with all of you together? Perhaps just noticing any gifts or any insights. Perhaps just the essence of the next part of the cycle. Again, either the mind's eye or just physically bringing this in to the body so it's within us and around us, just allowing it to integrate and assimilate through every cell, through every muscle, through every part of us. And in this exploration with all these wonderful elements, these future elements that may be useful, just as they continue to integrate and assimilate, just in that space, just inviting you just to complete the sentences and reflect on, in this space, I am. In the space I have. In the space I feel, I now can. And just being with that for a moment to allow it to just to be what it needs to be, its true self. Just inviting you to thank the place in nature for all it brought us. Just inviting you to return to that portal, back to our meditation space, just here today. And just inviting you to notice what may be different or the same. As we just approach a portal into our meditation place, our meditation space. And just gently asking the question, am I now ready to return? And it's okay to do so, just returning into that meditation bubble. Place of no judgment and transformation, clarity and sweetness. Just inviting you to just close that portal. As you're bringing that connection to our life source, chi energy back to the normal. Bringing that connection back to our crown chakra. And through the breath, just bringing our connection to Mother Earth, just back to the everyday. Just being with the breath. That full body breath. You're just noticing that breath now from the tip of the nose to the belly to the diaphragm. And just noticing the breath at the end of the nose. And just inviting you to close our meditation space here today by lifting our hands about a foot above the head. And just bringing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. just to balance and harmonize all our experience here today. And when you're ready, just returning to the present moment. Just noticing the room, what's around us, as we just return to the now.